Eddie Brock on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see him with the success he's had early on this year. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, Liam Hicks.
This afternoon, the catcher, number 34, Liam Hicks.
On the ground, Fitzgerald sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle.
Stowers getting to start in left, batting second in today's lineup, and his slugging percentage so far this year right around .450. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Got him. Two gone now.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. So the San Francisco Giants are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. Singy, this is what we expected of them. They look like a pretty solid contender.
100%, and I think they've got what it takes to make some noise. Solid performance so far, very much in the mix. Still some work to do, though. They haven't locked anything up just yet. Gonna be interesting to see how they play it in the second half.
First baseman,
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a foul straight back. A little out front there as he swings through it. Taps softly to the right side. In time to Devers. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. No score here in the second. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now it's the Giants DH, Eddie Brock.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. He wastes no time on this one. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norton. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In time to Devers, a great play deep in the hole. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Hicks, 26 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2021. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jacob Marcy. Grounded out his first time up. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Eddie Brock. Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out. Brock back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Good job to fight that one off. That's to third. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next with the Marlins, the first baseman, Griffin.
Foul ball there. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. The Giants leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Oh, 2 now. On the ground right side. Devers steps on the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
6.
outs.
Shortstop, Otto.
So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norton.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake. I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The Fish still looking for their first hit in this one. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the...
Up next is the Giants.
And now it's the Giants DH, Eddie Brock. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 34, Leah.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
0-1 down. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Giants baseball on the... And digging in for San Francisco, Eddie Brock. He's already homered in this game. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Brock. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Lopez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Brock back on the mound for the 9th, looking to finish what he started, Singy.
One more clean frame, Boog. That'd be the exclamation point on a strong day. Just 3 outs away from a CG.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Bobby Hare.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey! Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Luga.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
There's a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stowers in the box now. Takes strike one. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eddie Brock will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Eric Miller.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball, right field. Lee settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Brock hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, dude. You know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.